This is a video I never wanted to make, but I'm documenting my process and gotta confess to y'all, I blew my funded accounts. So here we are back at square one. I'm not going to be trading for some time. Of course, I'm going to go back and backtest by myself, maybe make videos here and there backtesting with y'all. And I know what backtesting is. You go back, replay the candles. I get that. I made a video a couple weeks ago and someone was like, this isn't backtesting. When I post a video with y'all, it's going to be like chart analyzing in technical terms, because I just feel like sitting here watching candles one by one, videoing it, no one would want to watch that. It'd be really boring. I don't even have enough to talk about making a video like that. So if I post a video, it'll be in technical terms, chart analyze with me. Of course, by myself, I will be backtesting, rewatching videos of stuff I already know to just refresh my mind, and then just all different types of information I can get, I'll be watching so I can improve my trading. Another big thing is I quit my job, my real job. So not only did I blow my accounts, I'm unemployed, but it's just like I was so miserable at my job. I'm literally just a server. It's nothing serious. I was so miserable at my serving job. I could have got another one a long time ago, but I just got super comfortable working there because I just moved to Miami and that was the first job I got, so I was like very familiar with working there. It was really the only familiar thing I knew for the longest. So not only like living somewhere new, at least I had like a familiarity place I went to every day, even though I hated it. I don't understand that logic, but yeah, I stayed there so long because it was familiar to me. But I would literally get out of bed in the morning and just be like, I can't wait to be home and go to sleep. But I don't get to come home and go to sleep. I come home and sit on my computer and I'm trying to trade. So what does that lead to? Rushing trades, not in a good mood, affecting my trading, which of course that's not the big reason here that my accounts got blown, but it was a factor, and I was trying to rush my trading. That way I could get out of that job sooner when, hello, you can just leave that job and get a job you enjoy more. So that's what we're doing now. So tomorrow I'm gonna go apply at some new serving jobs, hopefully find one that I like better and hopefully get paid more at too, because this last one wasn't anything special. So yeah, and just dig the hole a bit deeper and tell y'all how I blew these accounts, which I'm gonna look back at this Sunday and be like, you're so silly for that. Well, today's actually the day that I'm looking back at it, realizing how silly I am for that. And I'm posting this not only to hold myself accountable for it and show that even though I do realize like in the past, like, oh, I'm not gonna chase trades and do XYZ, I did it anyways, and it's holding me accountable. But maybe someone else out there is going through the same thing and you don't understand why you're doing it even though you recognize it. And trust me, I'm in the same boat. I literally tell myself I'm not gonna chase trades, I'm only gonna do one thing, and then I do it anyways. So I don't understand why I do it, but I do. I guess it's just like in our human nature. You don't want to be wrong, and you're like desperate to have something work out that you forced it. And I'm realizing you cannot do this in trading. And in all honesty, like trading is teaching me everything that I actually need to do in my regular life as well. Like in my regular life, I'm really not patient in things. And what is trading teaching me? To be patient. Trading is teaching me to have confidence in holding trades, even though right now I have absolute zero. But in my real everyday day-to-day life too, I need to have more confidence as well. So not only is this helping me become a better trader in the long run, but in my day-to-day life, it's teaching me little lessons as well. So when I blew my funded accounts, it's because I had no confidence in holding my trades and I was rushing into them. I had the perfect setup actually. I entered and then it went a little bit above where I entered. I was down maybe $100, but I panicked and sold, and then sure enough, it started going exactly where I had drawn out, and so I started chasing it. And I was literally playing the chase game. It was like up and down, me exiting, me buying, exit, buy, and sure enough, I got to a point where I only had like a $300 buffer on all my funded accounts, and I was like, well, it's either now or never. I'm either gonna blow it now, or maybe I can take a trade and maybe save it. And so sure enough, I just went all in and blew it. So just really need to work on being more confident in holding my trades. Whenever I don't enter trades, sometimes I'll like look at it on my computer and then I'll walk away from it and I completely forget about it. And then I'll come back and I'm like, wow, that played out beautifully. And I need to do the same thing when I'm actually in a trade. Maybe I need to start walking away from the computer. And of course I'm going to be thinking I'm in a trade, but try and like distract myself by like going to the gym or taking my dog on a walk or actually doing things. That way I'm not sitting here like every little candle that ticks, I'm like, no, I need to like keep my mind active as well. So I'm going to start trying to do that as well. Once I do start trading again, of course, I'm probably not going to trade for at least a week, maybe 2. So yeah, that's really it. Just want to document my process. Maybe someone else is going through this as well, and it can let you know that you're not alone. Even though you recognize things, you may still do them. So yeah, I guess I'll see y'all when I am back and a little bit better of a trader. Bye for now.